Hello everybody and welcome again to another Freedom Open Mic Night. And first off, we are going to have Matthew McHenry, and he is going to do two things. So everybody please give him a round of applause.
Take your time because there's nobody after you.
Alright, first thing first, I would just like to give a big fuck you to the nurses over there who fucked up my arm. You see that? Whoa. Yeah. They are pissed, or I'm pissed, because of what they did. You see, what happened was, I go in there, do the same old shit. I was actually going to plan on doing this anyway because I'm expecting them to actually not find my veins. Because that's usually what happens. And then they go, oh, we give up, get the fuck out. And that's usually what fucking happens. But no, they actually found the vein. I decided to do double bread so I wouldn't have to deal with this next, April? Yeah, April. So, I go there, get the double red, do all the bullshit that you have to do to get, be tested and all that. And then I go, sit on the bench thing. They stick the needle in my arm. Took me like a little bit of time. They found it though. And as soon as they did, they have a machine for double red, if you don't know what that is. And it's just, basically takes the blood, separates the stuff they want from the stuff they don't want. They put saline in stuff they don't want, and they give it back to you. So everything's going to S-A-OK. But they just decide, hey, the machine's doing all the work. We don't have to do a diddly dingus for this shit. They go off. I don't know what they do. I'm assuming either smoke break or gossiping with the rest of them. So while that happens, something goes wrong. I don't know exactly what it is, because apparently the nurses don't want to tell me that either. And so my arm starts to fill with saline, and there's a gigantic bulge right here. And I'm not really scared as much as confused, and I'm just a little bit worried that I might have to be amputated. Because this is my right arm, it's my doodling and diddling hand. So they say, hey, you can just, we'll just leave this as is. You got half the double red, so you can give in April. That's the one thing they told me. They didn't tell me what I needed to worry about with my fucking arm. No, that's what it is. Yeah, I am fucking pissed about that. And now for the second thing. As soon as I fucking find it. Fuck you, I need someone to punch. Brandon. See if I can find this shit, man. Also, if you don't sign up, I will be angrier. And that's not it. Let's try this one. I probably should have planned out for this shit. But I have no idea where my shit is. Well, there's one thing I was gonna do. Where the fuck are my haiku? No, that's not fucking it. What the fuck did I do with that shit? Fuck it, I'm not doing the haiku then. Piece of shit. You know what? Stop. Time not to be angry anymore. As soon as I find my other rant, that is. Because now, all will be well. I'm going to read a haiku that I did for one of my poetry classes just recently. And I believe most of the people in the SOS Brigade might actually know what I'm talking about, provided I don't suck enough at it. My school supplies have trapped the wonderful odor of last night's stir fry. I can smell each of the ingredients: tomato, carrot, potato, chicken, and most prominent, garlic. I adore the scent of garlic, and now with the combined scent from the stir fry. I'm taken back to that Tuesday night, surrounded by friends in the SOS. The scent of garlic brings me back to the night with my SOS friends. I don't know if that was actually good or not, because I've never done a haiku. And I think that's it until I find my fucking haiku.
And since there's nobody else on the list, you get to have me as filler arc. All right. Somebody should sign up. There we go. So here's the random page I turned to in my book of Charles Bukowski. Poem's called You Did It While You're Killing Flies. Fuck, I said. He had 20 children. He played the horses during the day. He fucked at night and drank in the mornings. He wrote music in between. At least that's what I told her when she asked me, "When do you do your writing?" And next up we have Alex Snell, who's doing words. Round of applause, please.
Is this going to work this time? Okay. All right. Well, a lot of crazy things have been going on in the news, and like yesterday, Barack Obama gave a State of the Union speech, and I find myself always bringing my mind and my attention to the most inane shit about what he's saying. And for this one, I was thinking, oh wow, he didn't talk about NASA this time. That's sort of disappointing, because do you remember the moon? And by that I mean, do you remember the moon? Like every year we used to go to the moon like clockwork. We never missed a trip. Then we just stopped. No one said a thing. Billions of dollars, nothing. Did we just suddenly come to the conclusion that maybe the moon's really not that great? I mean, what was I going to say? Okay, maybe the moon's not really that great. Did somebody come back and go, yeah, I went to the moon. Psst, sucked. I mean, you can tell the moon sucked because everybody who went to the moon never volunteered to go back. You know, you ask somebody now if they want to go back, they go, yeah, I'd love to go to the moon. You know, it's a great vacation. You know, I'm in the middle of a root canal. I got the kids bugging me. But, you know, no, you go. I mean, it's a great vacation, you know. Tiny spaceship, no air, shit in a bag. It's a lot of fun. You know, I'd love to go. But you go instead, you know. I'll be here all semester, folks. Anyways, you have to admire Neil Armstrong, though, coming down that ladder. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And he screwed it up, though. Did you know that? I read this. He was supposed to say one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. He left out the A, generalized the statement, almost improved it. And when I read that, I thought, yeah, he didn't make that up. You always assume, wow, he's an astronaut and he's really eloquent. Bullshit! They were going to the moon. NASA had a bunch of poets locked in a room. All right, boys, we're going to the moon. I want some with zip, some with pep, some with moxie. What do you got for me? Holy shit, the moon. I like it. Holy shit, the moon. Put it on the board. It's simple and it says it. Fuck the Russians. Fuck the Russians. Very good. Fuck the Russians. Hey, what about holy shit, the moon? I'm not going off fuck the Russians. I just want to see how they all sound coming off my tongue. And we might have gotten the holy shit, the moon if we weren't careful. I mean, there's a lot of lazy advertising right now. I mean, does anybody remember soup is good food? I mean, that just sounds like a bunch of guys who wanted to go home. It's like, soup is good food. That's the fucking slogan. All right, let's go to lunch. I'm tired of this bullshit. I mean, sooner or later you're going to get cheese, you fucks. Milk. Enjoy it or try sucking my ass. And that makes me think, you think when like radio and TV came out, like did they have to start re-advertising things that had already been integrated in society? Like did some commercial come on? From the great makers of the product spoon comes fork. You know, when Sue brought home this fork, I thought she was crazy. But it really works. Thank you guys. Those are my words for this week.